Hello guys, it's me again. I've come again with another gogo. I guess anytime you people see this my uniform, my gele, and my special clothes, it's time for gossiping. Well, this one I won't call it gogo as such. I won't call it big time gossiping. Sorry for that noise. It was me removing my shoes. This matter, I need me to relax, to settle down and talk. So, good day, good afternoon, good everything, wherever you are. This is Amatemeto's Fanta. And I just said I should take time off today to talk about this Kora Obidi and her husband, Justin Dean. These people with their talk has been trending. Me, I just sat on the sideline watching things unfold. So for those of you that are just joining me, please like and follow my page. Follow my page and like. And if you can, share it. If you can help me share, please do that, because we are all looking to succeed on this platform. And the more people share, react, comment, and do anything on my page, the more Facebook will recognize it as an active page. So thank you very much if you move to support my mission. So, as I was saying, I've come with my coolness. People know I'm a very cool woman. I won't say cool girl. Before I would say cool girl, but now I've graduated to woman. So, this Kora matter, it has been long. I've been noticing, I noticed Kora from the start when she was doing her dancing. I don't know. I think 3 or so years ago, I noticed Kora online, of course, when they were hailing her for being pregnant and going on that dance competition. So you think you can dance or something like that. Yeah, that was when she really blew, because everybody was like, wow, such a pregnant woman and this and that. At first, I was kind of looking at her like, this woman, well, you get power. I knew they wouldn't allow her on that show. Make person no come enter early labor for their hand. They will now come and be saying, she people didn't see her that she's pregnant. How do you think, woman in this condition can come and contest in your show? So obviously I knew they wouldn't want her. Yes, it was kind of like wow something. And commendable that she's so active and strong. Me, when I get belly, they fall yakata, they fall like tissue paper where they soak for water. So she was quite strong, and I like that about her. But then she started, harvesting that popularity, which was fine, because if you want to make money online, you got to catch it when it's hot. You understand? When it's hot, you got to catch it. Any kind of, if you are an influencer, any kind of publicity is good publicity. Any kind of publicity is good publicity if you know how to milk it. So I guess Kora, she is kind of pushing for that. She wanted to be popular. She wants her name to be on every lip if possible. So she really milked it. She was always dancing, shaking her tiny waist. Me, I was like, bitch. Because why I called her a bitch was because she had this beautiful figure I could only dream about. So I was jealous. Like, see this crazy girl dancing again, shaking that her small bum on me now. Yeah, as I get belly, my nose will just be like bono monkey nose. My lips will be like 2 plates clapping. Everything just grows fat on me. And here is this fine, slim looking, beautifully pregnant woman. So I was kind of jealous. And so I'm like, every time this one is just shaking those tail feathers. Every time, where is she going? And then later on, I got introduced to her husband on her show, because I think after her baby was born, the first girl, of course, the husband was very much around doing the photo shoot and everything. Me, I'm quite a conserved woman. So, I said conserved, reserved, sorry. I was quite a reserved woman. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I went on a break, on 1 minute break. I got a phone call, so I had to answer. Guys, sorry. Anyway, so I was talking about Kora. she was, everywhere, shaking her bum bum, chaka, 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 chaka. I was kind of jealous at her beautiful figure and all that. Anyway, so she gave birth to her daughter, and then I was introduced to the husband. And I noticed when she was having her second child, I always have this feeling in my mind. There was a part where the guy was trying to do something, and then she said, Justin, can you help me do something? And then he was like, yes, I'm doing it. As you can see, I'm trying my best. So I knew when he said that, it clicked, like, everything is not perfect like we are being told it was. I was kind of also nervous for her, like, who would want to go live to give birth? But I knew Kora was milking her popularity. So I just was like, well, if that will bring coins to her pockets, that's what everybody wants to be, right? Everybody wants to be successful. So I was like, will she really show the live birth and all that? So I went to watch her live birth video. Good news, she didn't show the birth itself. She just showed when she was in labor, turning here. She was more focused on the camera than giving birth at that moment. And people loved it. And it got to the stage. 3 days after Kora had her baby, bam, Justin Dean, I've divorced Kora. I say, which kind of wahala be this one? But I knew. It struck my mind that day when he said what he said. I kind of listen more to what people don't say than what they say. Because me, I know myself. I can say a lot of things, but judge me by what you see me do. I'm like that one that the Bible said no, and then later he went to do what his father told him to do. So I was judging based on that. I was looking at that particular action. And then, when I heard that they were getting divorced, it was a shock. But I knew that things were not so smooth as people are saying it. And then it got to the stage like, Kora, say something, blah, blah, blah. Kora didn't say anything. Of course, she was coming online to prove that she's strong, she's a strong woman, and strong this and strong that, which is fine. It's not bad. I mean, if that gets her heart out of the whole mystery and problem that she's passing through, then by all means let her enjoy. So Kora was enjoying her fame. Her internet family were cheering her on. And then I'm just talking based on stages. So Justin was going about, of course, talking all the plenty talk. Kora was just minding her business, not wanting to say anything concerning the whole drama. Although me, judging by my own kind of myself, I wouldn't display my body the way Kora does display her body. I understand where Nigerians are coming from. A lot of Nigerian men don't like their women to even look good too much. You get it? So I understand. And to them, it was like she's just using Justin's head because Justin is an Oyibo man. He permits her to be herself. And she's kind of abusing it because Kora will, every time you see Kora, she's skimpy and she's never, they were doing this gay pride, No, Black Lives Matter thing. Yes, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. And Kora was there. Look, dressing skimpy. I was like, Kora, this is not about you. For once. But, well, Kora then made it clear. I don't like to wear clothes. Me, I like to be naked. And I thought, okay, half naked. She likes to be half naked, not me. I was like, okay, if her husband, Justin, doesn't mind it, what's my own? Her husband likes it. Kora likes it. Thank God it's not like Justin is forcing Kora to go naked. It's Kora that likes nakedness. Justin says, babe, I like you as you are naked. So all was fine. But then, as they were doing the fracas and going on, I now saw a video online. It was Justin. I think someone secretly recorded Justin. He was busy quarreling with Kora about the kids. He was supposed to have them. And then I noticed one thing, what Justin said. Justin said, I want my children with me because at the time of filing for divorce, whoever has the kids get to keep them. So it seems Justin already had the kids before he decided to... I have to be sure about this. So maybe, I don't know if it was Justin filed for divorce. I think Justin decided to divorce. So maybe he had the kids. And based on that, his principle, He wanted them with him. Kora didn't know his game as at then until they showed that video. Justin now, he just, out of emotion, he just said it bad that whoever has the kids will have them during the proceedings for the divorce. So I was like, oh my God, Justin, you just went to reveal your secret. So this is why you want to keep the kids. Kora, Igbo girl, she already has her backup plan. Bam! As Justin made the mistake. He didn't have time to look after the kids that day. He had a project or something. He now accidentally called Kora. Hey, Kora, please, I need help. Oh, can you help look after these babies? Kora was like, no big deal. Bring them over. Because Kora maybe already also got that information that if this man keeps the kids, that means he is going to have them by law, because Justin said he has lawyer friend that told him that. So Kora was also sharp in her own side. So she was like, oh, no big deal. Bring them, Pam. As Kora had the kids, she'd already prepared letters and papers and court orders ready to call police. So Justin now carried his 2 left legs to the house. Pian, pian, pian. He said, bring my babies. Kora was like, which babies? And truly, that last baby, it's a newborn baby. Why will you take a newborn baby when it's not like the mother is a drug addict that can't take care of her child? That, she's taking care. This baby is maybe on exclusive breastfeeding. And you, Justin, if you have the time to take care of your children and you say Kora doesn't have time, you that have time, how come you now still need someone to help you? That means you still need help. That means you are not fully prepared to accommodate the drama that will happen. So that was how they caught Justin like this. Justin shock. Before you know, pian, they don't call police. Pian, they've carried him out. Kora has the children now. Then Justin now went to try to, use tears to win our hearts. Me, please note, I'm not here to support anybody. I'm just saying the drama that is playing out, how it is, If anybody win the game, I go say, kudos, may the best man win. So, Justin now saw that Kora had won that battle, that round. Kora won it, hands down. She don't call police. They've carried him out of the house, removed him. Justin now quickly went online to go live, because everybody is trying to have something that they can record and say, this is, this happened, proof. So everybody is recording something. Everybody is trying to say, see, they did this, or he said that, or kiniko. So that was how he now went online and started crying. Oh, she was doing live video. I'm sure he screen grabbed everything. Kora, you better be careful. Just say you screen grabbing every mistake you make. So someone called him. Baby's head was like this. Baby's head was like that. Kora would sit like this. The other Jundin, or what's her name, was playing in the sink, and in America, they have their sink that chops trash. You press it and it goes share. I don't know, I've forgotten what they call it. Chat, they have it. I like that feature in their sinks. So he was lamenting about all those things just to have his own record, and saying that there was a time he recorded Kora, was saying, say it again, say it again, say it again. And Kora was sharp. She saw the video. She knew what was going on. Me, I won't say it again. Kora didn't say it again. So Justin was done like, you remember that day I was saying, say it again, say it again. Kora told me that she regrets having kids. She regrets having the baby girl. And so he was the one that was kind of taking care of the child. So maybe she had this depression that women have after they give birth to children. Postpartum depression. Maybe she had it. So she was kind of acting up. And Justin was taking that as a weapon to use as proof that Kora doesn't want the kids, and so she might be negligent towards them because they are not her priority. She's regretting. When Kora's friend now did that secret video where Justin also didn't know. In Kora's case, she knew Justin was recording her. So maybe Justin should have just turned that camera on and not show it and not say anything not do anything to make Kora know that he was recording. So maybe she would have also said her own. So when Justin was doing his own, Kora was always knowing, and she would just be quiet and play like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why? Or just keep quiet. You understand? So Kora is kind of smart in that field. Justin isn't so smart. When he goes to Kora, he's supposed to be meek and humble and act like, look, I'm the victim here, kind of. But he goes there and tries to use his bad mouth to oppress Kora. Anyway, so they now threw back the video at him and like, the day that Kora was saying she regrets having the girl, the first daughter, was because Justin was not being nice to Kora. So Kora was like, I regret giving birth to a child in this situation for you. It's not that she said, I regret having that baby at all. She was, Kora, her friend said, Kora was saying, I regret having this child for you. So that was how that one played out. So I guess now they are in their custody battle. Me, will I choose sides? I will say no, because I really don't know. It's on families. Everybody, people quarrel. Husband might have as bad mouth as the wife. It's just until you see them when they think nobody's watching. That's when you will know. Because there are some men that can maybe punch the hell out of you, and there are some women that will hold your shirt until you punch them. They won't release you. So who is instigating who? You get it. Even if you sit down gingerly, they will still hold the shirt. You will say, leave me alone. They will still hold that shirt until you just use force. Sometimes you just have to do something, and then he hits my hand, oh, you kill me today. So me, I don't know I can't say, oh, I'm fighting for this person, or oh, I'm rooting for that person. For me, I would wish them to come together. Although people are saying it's just, it's just something they are trying to do to make people like Justin Dean's page, to make them have more followers. Yes, Justin Dean had, before you know it, he was clocking 200 and something thousand Instagram followers. So that's quite a good thing. So far, so good. They are still arguing it. Kora said that, they said Kora don't chop breakfast. Kora said, well, every breakfast a person shop go turn shit last, which is true. Our breakfast turned to shit. So she don't shit and come on. She has moved on with her life. Justin on his own is also saying, he's not coming back. I think if Justin had just announced that, look, Kora and I were no more together, and just kept quiet, things would have been better. But for both of them. But because Justin kept coming out, Kora this, her hoo-ha is like a hall, her this is like a that. He was just, I don't want to say something so that Facebook won't restrict me. You get it? Because Facebook they don't like this pretty face. God knows how many pages I've created, and they just restrict. They won't even recommend my video to anybody. So that is it. So basically, Kora is living her life. She got a one-bedroom apartment recently. Justin, as usual, came out again. I don't even know why Kora will be renting one bedroom. She's a millionaire. Okay, it's not your business. That's the problem with this, with him. Mind your business. Maybe he's saying it because he thinks his daughter deserves one room. Maybe he's trying to use it as a point to say Kora is not providing good accommodation for the kids. Something smells good, like coffee. So maybe he's trying to use that as a means of saying, see, she has millions, but see, she's still suffering the children. The little girl is big enough to have her bed in the room, and the baby can co-sleep with Kora. So it's not a big deal. I think Justin should just mind his business and stop interfering. Kora is a millionaire. Kora is a this. It's not your business. A few hours ago, he posted that some people are threatening him with juju. Nigerians are not the crazy. Nigerians are fucking crazy. The person say, they talk to Curtis. You think it's comedy? They follow Curtis argue. Go shrink your manhood. Nigerians, God will forgive you. You are very funny. You are interesting. Nigeria. Nigeria, I love Nigeria. Anyway, we dey craze for that place. So they don't go, they threaten the man, Kiniko, better go and apologize to Kora. And he now, as usual, for proof, to say, I'm being tormented, he has posted it online again. I wonder if anybody from his side went to Kora to torment her. Because it's split. Nigerian men are really on Justin's side. They're like, yeah, right on Justin, you know, that's your wife, she's not a serious woman. And some, you know, spirit conquer women. But one thing I noticed is that in this era now, because something annoyed me, Tiwa Savage and Oxlade. People remember Tiwa Savage tape and Oxlade tape. When Tiwa Savage tape came out, Nigerian women, those women, they attacked Tiwa Savage, deal with her, anyhow. Oxlade came out. They are now using his own like a nice comedy, praising him, chanting his praise. And I said, Nigerian women, you notice, men, they stand for themselves first. Even if they know that this guy fucked up, first, they will make the world think that they are saints. You understand? Then, if a woman messes up, Nigerian men will come out, attack her, tear her in pieces. Unfortunately, Nigerian women join the men. They join the men to destroy women. I don't know whether they are trying to prove to their husbands, maybe if their family should see it, they'll go and say, Mr. James, you are so lucky. Your wife abused Tiwa Savage today. She's a good wife material. So I don't know, maybe they were afraid of that. But these days I noticed that women stood by Kora. Women said a lie, enough of all the BS. Even if we are suffering and smiling, we'll tell you that we are smiling, not suffering. In short, we are smiling and suffering, not suffering and smiling. We are first smiling, then we choose to suffer if we want. So women have stood for Kora like crazy. Kora has the support of women. Me too, I'm rooting for Kora. I'm rooting for Justin too. Like I said, I won't go and bash Kora. Kora, I just kind of envy your body shape. So if I say, Kora, you're a silly, you know, biatch, just take it that I'm just envious. I'm not abusing you because you did anything bad. It's just, I'm like, how can one woman have all this nice body? And look at me. Only 2 children, I just turned to baby weight. I'm trying. I'm working on my weight. I know you sacrifice, but you eat well. Kora, I say you eat. If I eat what you eat, I would have turned to room and parlor. Me, I don't eat that much. But anyway, kind of, I'm jealous of your body. So I'm happy that Nigerian women stood by Kora. I'm really happy. You know, by the time the men will talk pound one, they will talk to. That brings me to what I'll talk about tomorrow. This Julius Agua and his wife. Yes, I'll come tomorrow and then talk my opinion on both of them, Nigerian men and their mentality, and Nigerian women. We are rooting for Julius Ago's wife. Judging by what we know and heard, I think I understand where the wife is coming from. But Nigerian men don't care. They want to eat their cake and have it, and have your sister's son and your brother. They want to have all the cake that they can eat and still have more in the fridge if possible. So Nigerian men are kind of, you know, you understand them. They are used to being treated as kings. They are used to their mothers and all that suffering and staying, and so they expect that the world will remain like that for them, where they are treated as kings, where women will kneel down, give them water to drink, kneel down, and, you know, clean their buttocks after they poop. So that's how they train them, most of them. And that's the life they know. And it's kind of hard to change, because in that Nigeria, people are oppressed. And the one thing that makes men feel like they are relevant is when they have women to go and children to go home to and lord over. You get it? So those that created that structure, they are not stupid. They know if the men feel as oppressed as the women, before you know, they don't go Abuja, go burn down that presidential palace, Sabina Villa, Aso Rock. So people know politics, they know psychology, and they arrange it that way. And Nigerian men are holding on to that power. They don't want to let it go. So, Kora, congratulations that you have the support of Nigerian women. a few years ago, they will all come out and say, oh, you are painting women bad, you are this, you are that, you know. Yes, some of us don't fancy the nudity and all those, not full nudity, but you understand what I mean. Some of us just feel like, what is your thing? It's your cup of tea. I mean, nobody comes to me to say Kora was dancing in pant and bra, so I'm going to slap you. Fanta, I'm going to slap you for Kora. Nobody has done that to me yet. So, I mean, if people say gay people can marry and be happy, why can't Kora wear pant and bra and dance and be happy? Yeah? So, if a man can marry 10 women and we are supposed to let him be happy because he can afford it, why can't Kora be happy in what she's doing? So, for me, it's Kora's thing, it's Kora's cup of coffee. I wish her the best. I wish Dean the best. I think if those two should come back together, the world will shake. It will be great. I pray that they unite and come back together. If they still love each other, if they can ignite that passion that they had, then it will be nice. I think then they can even branch into another field where they can just sit down and discuss marital issues, problems arising, using themselves as case study. Because I know if they should separate now, you know, Nigerians, they don't like old Ashawo to be advising you Ashawo that Ashawo is not good. I don't want to use the word because you know Facebook. You get it. They'll say, you call when you did your own, did you know? You use it to build us, use it to buy car. Now it's my turn. You are not telling me that Ashawo is not good. I beg, auntie, go and sit down. Let me make my own mistakes and learn. So Nigerians don't like it. If you are divorced, they don't want you to come out and talk about happy marriage. They say, if you know all this thing, why didn't your husband stay? You get it. So Nigerians, they don't like advice. If you fail and you stand up and you are telling a Nigerian that this is where I fail, this is how I fail, this is what can make you fail, they'll say, you know all these things, and you couldn't keep your own. Oh, okay, that other one failed. Why didn't you have a new one now? Why don't you have a new one? Why are you still, failing? So they don't like all those kinds. So if Kora and Justin should come back together, I think their empire will even grow bigger. They can extend. They can just be making a living off social media. They can just be making a living. I think it will be great. But it should be because they want to be together, not just because of the money or because of people's expectation. So I wish them the best. I wish both of them the best. I hope they find happiness in future. Kora, be careful. Justin, be careful. Cameras are watching. Each of you are taking secret recording. Justin, control that your mouth. Not everything. Blah, 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 blah. The whole world will just be looking at you like, this man, you don't have filter. You just talk most. Why are you always prying into Kora's business? Kora rent one-room apartment. Unless she's breaking the law. Unless you want to take it as something to your advantage that she has millions, and she's renting, the babies have the same gender. She can say they sleep in the room and she sleeps in the living room, whatever. They are there, they are her children. So unless you want to use that as a tool against Kora, but even at that, you don't have to bring everything online. Sometimes have your own secrets. Have your own, because before you play your card, when you want to play soccer, you don't tell the person that's playing, I will penalty, I will shoot it straight, and then you shoot straight. Of course, they will catch your ball. So you also keep quiet, learn. Anyway, he's a man. Men don't, some men, they don't, they just talk, they don't get it. So Justin, keep quiet. Let Kora handle the kids the best way she can. So far, she's not harming them. She's not hurting them. I think Justin, I was surprised you suddenly wanted to fight for total custody. I mean, not sole custody, but you wanted to fight for the main person that will give them, that will keep the kids. I was surprised. I was shocked when he said that thing. Whoever has the kids that has custody of them, I was like, so this guy. So this is your plan. You just wanted to take those babies from Kora. So that's it. Now, wow, people mind deep. As he just said that one, maybe he has said it before. So Kora just said, I thought we were sharing. I thought we were being fair. If I want them for 10 days, I can. If you want them for 10 days, you can, But no, Justin wants them to himself. And then Kora can have visitation right or from a few, maybe weekends. Or that was his plan. Justin really had it. Justin, wow. And then he went to say it. Wow. Justin really had it for Kora. So that's it. Basically, that's the story. Please, thank you for watching. Thank you for viewing my channel. Follow, like, share to pages that will accept. I beg, don't use my video to frustrate pages that will just block you, or groups that will block you. So share, like, and follow. And I'll be here tomorrow. I'll talk about Julius Agua and his wife issue. We'll talk about it. Opinion. You guys, if you're watching, you can also leave comments. That would be nice. And ask me my opinion on any normal celebrity affair. Nkechi Blessing. Go full ground. Nkechi Blessing and her man. That one is another one again. That will be next tomorrow. Next tomorrow we'll talk about that. We'll go on Julius Agua and his wife. And then next tomorrow on Nkechi Blessing. Plenty go there for that one corner too. So that's it. We are here to just talk, air our opinion. I'm not here to say, this person is bad, this person is evil. When you make mistake, I'll call you and I'll say, man, you flop there or you fuck up there. Where I think. Because what I consider to be a mistake might be something that someone else planned to do and, really just wanted it to be like that, pursued it and got it the way they want it. But me, I'll think that you misfired them. So we'll talk about all those things. So guys, see you. Thank you so very much